Here's my message for you guys today. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about the parable of the sower, but I want you guys to think about this seed. You know, when last week with Fan the Flame, this month we've been teaching you guys about identity, the armor of God. We've been trying to put out the lies. This seed is the exact same seed. You all have a pumpkin seed. But you could take that seed and put it in your heart, and if your soil is not right, it's not going to grow. The Pharisees asked Jesus, "Who do you think you are? Why are you here?" And he said, "I've come to heal the brokenhearted and set the captive free." You know what that means? We have broken hearts. We have a problem with our soil. You know, the only thing that can fix your heart is to say, "God, I'm a mess. Will you forgive me and give me a new heart?" You don't need a new teacher. You need a new heart. You don't need to go to church more. You need a new heart. You don't need to pray more. You need a new heart. You know, Solomon's the wisest man on the planet. God said to him, "Hey, I'll give you anything in the world." And you know what he asked for? Wisdom. You know what wisdom means? It means a hearing heart. He wanted to know how to govern the people with discernment, to know right and wrong. Guys, the way you respond to the Word of God and who Jesus is going to it's your heart. People have heavy problems. And yet, you guys say you have problems. If Jesus was to come and fix your problem, if you were blind or you were deaf, or you were lame, Jesus would say, man looks at the outward appearance, but God looks at the what? He looks at your heart. He could fix your problem, but your real problem is what? It's your heart, you guys. I wish I could fix all these problems. But when one of the lame disciples walked up to Jesus and he said, I guess I'm going to be able to heal people, I hear, Jesus. And he said, yeah. He said, "Can you heal my leg?" He's like, I want you to be okay with that, because I want you to say that I want to go out into my world even with my problems, and I say my problem isn't as big as the opportunity for me to be telling people about who you are. God's got problems in your life for a purpose. If people are going to lie to you, they're going to tell you you're not good enough, but God looks at your heart, and you're going to have problems in your life like sparks fly upward. You know that campfire? You kick it and all the sparks go up. It doesn't stop. It won't stop. But don't be always asking God to fix my problems, because you really have to look at God. How can I grow to know you in this more? God, you're good enough. You love me enough. God, I have peace in my heart. I have joy in my heart. I've got your goodness in my heart. That's enough. Do you guys hear me? Because you're going to continue to have more and more problems. But I hope you can learn to be wise, to be okay with some of your problems that you have, because God's going to allow problems in your life because he's trying to get your heart. These seeds, these truths are going to be in your life. Let it grow.